Bremont is a brand that many folks have overlooked, but it seems to finally be getting some proper traction. And speaking of traction, Bremont just developed a partnership with Williams Racing as the official timepiece partner. And today's watch is the first in the Bremont Williams Racing line, which is called the WR-22. If you aren't familiar with Williams Racing, it is based in Oxfordshire, England, just like Bremont, and has been around since 1977 as a Formula One racing team and car builder. This watch has been made to reflect the crossover between Formula One and watchmaking, with complex machining and technical skills used to construct both. This piece even comes with an original lug nut from a historic Williams racing car. But will this be that piece that finally convinces you to pick up a Bremont timepiece? Let's find out. What's up everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury channel. Welcome back. This is where we bring you awesome watch content at least once a week. And if you haven't already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland. And it's where you go when you're in the know. As always, the watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see the description below to contact us. If you're just joining us now, I'll go over the watch's detailed measurements and features, and then I'll offer my humble opinion at the end. In our last video, I reviewed the Breitling 41mm B01 Navitimer, which is a total refresh of the Navitimer line. This one really refines the formula, and I think that most people will appreciate the changes. I recommend checking this one out if you have been waiting for a Navitimer to be a bit smaller and more refined with the B01 caliber. Wrist check time. I'm wearing my Bremont Descent Limited Edition now, which I've had for around 9 years. It's held up tremendously in that 9 years. My favorite thing about Bremont watches is that they're really hard to actually beat up due to the extra hardened steel that they use. Now tell me which watch you're wearing while you're watching the video and make sure to tell me why. Now let's get on to the features. The Bremont WR-22 has a 42.6mm case width, a 15.9mm thickness, a 49.8mm lug-to-lug, a 22mm lug width, a 33mm crystal diameter, and weighs in at 123.19 grams. The case is made out of extra hardened steel, which is heat treated and diffused with carbon, then bombarded with electrons to dramatically increase the hardness and scratch resistance. After the process, the hardness is approximately 7 times harder than the typical 316L stainless steel that you see in watch cases. The case is a 3-piece design and is called the triptych, which is supposed to enhance shock resistance and has a PVD coated middle barrel with a pin pusher required pusher at the top portion, which changes the date. It has matte finish on the top of the lugs with a facet of high polish at the edges and matte finish on the sides. The pushers both have a screw lock, and the crown is screwed down with the Bremont propeller symbol. The bezel is in black ceramic and has a white font for the tachymeter scale. The bezel moves bidirectionally, and let's go ahead and give it a click test. It has a nice feel to it, but it is very quiet. It's almost silent. It's a stealth bezel. The dial is in a vivid white with black numerals on the chapter ring and a red triangle at the 12 position. The indices are black PVD coated and are rectangular. Bremont, the propeller logo, and chronometer are printed on the dial in black at the top middle portion. The hour and minute hands are PVD coated in black and are pencil style with a red pointed chronograph second hand. The actual second subdial is at the left middle portion and has a black outer ring and white radiating circular pattern with a Williams Racing blue hand and black numerals. The 30-minute chronograph subdial is at the right middle portion and is in black with a radiating circular pattern and a white hand with white numerals. The 12-hour chronograph subdial can be found at the bottom middle portion and is in black with a radiating circular pattern and white numerals and indices with the colors of the Williams Racing livery going around it. The date window can be found at the 6th position and has a black background with white numerals and no frame. Lume can be found in blue on all applicable indices except for the 3, 6, and 9, on the hour and minute hands, and on the triangle at the 12 on the chapter ring. The caseback is open and shows off the rotor, which has been inspired by the Williams Racing car wheel and shockingly has the Williams Racing logo. The movement is the BE-53AE, which is an ETA 7753 that has been modified with a Glucydur balance, Anachron balance spring, and Nivaflex 1 mainspring. It has a 42-hour power reserve, beats at 28,800 beats per hour, and is chronometer certified to be between losing 4 and gaining 6 seconds per day. This strap should hit a note with car enthusiasts, since it's made out of Alcantara, which is a suede-like microfiber that is used in sporty automotive applications typically. It is black and has white stitching and a simple Bremont tang buckle, which is also in that extra hardened steel. The Bremont WR-22 is respectively 200 meter water resistant, is a standard line offering from Bremont currently, and can be yours for $6,995. Now for my humble opinion. So I've always enjoyed wearing my Bremont watch, and even at around 43 millimeters, they all seem to wear very well and comfortably on my 6.5-inch wrist, which could be attributed to its 50 millimeter lug-to-lug. I actually really like the color combination on this piece with the very clean black and white design and light blue accents. I'm an automotive enthusiast, but don't really know much about Williams Racing personally or Formula One. However, it doesn't matter because I think the colors look great and the rotor is also very unique. A standout feature here is the Alcantara strap, which not only looks amazing, but is very comfortable and really evokes the sports car feel, since it literally is the same material that I have on my Mustang steering wheel. Bremont watches in general are basically the most luxurious beater that you can buy, and you will be able to wear it all the time without worry and get pure enjoyment out of it with pretty much whatever you're doing. For example, this one is a racing watch, but it has a 200 meter water resistance, which we don't typically see on racing watches, so go ahead and jump in the pool with it. And it has extra hardened steel to make sure it doesn't show damage easily. I will recommend this one to anyone who doesn't have a Bremont yet or is just looking for a great sporty chronograph, because no matter what your collection looks like, a Bremont is always a comfortable, rugged choice to add to it. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with all of your friends and your family members too. I look forward to seeing you next video.